I like that background. Oh crap.
Come back to Auto Salvage Outlaws. I think I'm going to use my block and my crank. After pulling the rod bearings out, I use a screwdriver where my big fingers don't get in the way. This crank's going to have to be turned. Somewhere right here, it's going to have to be turned. My crank in my motor is good. I've already prepped my motor to be built. It's ready to be put back together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these pistons and rods, clean them up real good, put the rings on them, and just go ahead and finish building mine, the motor that came out of the Thunderbird. And then I'll set this in back, and then later I'll put this in another. I'll hold on to this and then I'll put it in another project car later on. It is a 69 block. It's 220 horsepower, I think it was. Even though probably gonna get some slack, we'll go ahead and just build this in instead of that one. I've done put new cam bearings in that one that come out of the Thunderbird. My crank is good. I done polished it. And I can use these pistons, so these are better pistons and rods than what I had in the motor that come out of the Thunderbird. And then I can go ahead and set this in back and build it later. And if I do decide to keep the Thunderbird, then I can always go back later after No Name Nationals and build this one and stick it in there. Vice versa, either way. That's the way I think I'm going to go with it. It's quicker to go ahead and finish putting mine together instead of taking this and go have the crank turned, and I had to buy some more bearings because I know it's going to be probably 10 over on the rod bearings, where mine that come out of the motor on the Thunderbird is all standard, and I've already brought my kit for it. So instead of doing that, I'm just going to use these pistons, use my camshaft and lifters, which looks like it's got a good camshaft, and all the lifters is good in this, and so I'll put all that back, and then I'll build this later. The 69 blocks they're hard to find anyway. It's like I said, if I decide to sell this Thunderbird later, I'll still have a 69 block to build, and if I ever get me a Mustang, I can go ahead and put it in the Mustang. It wasn't long built before the oil pump quit because of the faulty distributor. So you have to be careful messing with them junky distributors, and Dean made a good point. Some of them are good, except for the last. As you can tell, there's a groove in that one, and it's got the groove on the crankshaft, so that tells me that it's going to have to be turned. Like I say, I've got a good crank, and I've already spent cam bearings on the other motor, so I think I'm just going to slap it together, and then later on do something with this one. I think that's going to work out for us. Like I say, I'm not building something that's going to run no 6s or 5s or anything like that. It's not going to be super fast, but it'll be fun anyway. That's the main thing. It's just getting there, and that's what I'm concentrating. I'm not really concentrating on building the powerhouse, because right now the funds is not there, and I still got a lot to get for this, and I just Go get it, just get it running and then play with it and then get to know name nationals with it and enjoy it and come back home, and then I'll figure out if I'm going to keep it or sell it. I did register in the Thunderbird registry. So they all look, some of them don't look too bad. It's just a few that looks pretty bad. The front top, it got the most wear on it from where the pump quit pumping. So I'll just, like I said, just swap everything over to the other motor and be done with it. I'm sitting on my butt today. But I gotta keep on moving. Like my wife says, it won't heal up unless you get some therapy and start moving. So, if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button and hit the bell. And there'll probably be some more added to this video. Just hang tight.